God of Thunder by Kiss. Now, Kiss is a very special band for me. I'm not saying the best band, but they were the best for me at the time. They got me to play guitar. So I love this band. That's why I got the Paul Stanley guitar. And enough of that, let's learn how to play God of Thunder with a very nice intro riff. So step one, have you got your PDF file ready? If you don't, contact me, I'll send it through to you. And B, let's get going with the introduction tab. Let's focus on what our fretting hand is doing for starters. The riff is based around your 5th and 7th fret, along with some open E strings over here. And you can see I'm using largely fingers 1 and 3 the whole way through. So we're going to start with the first bar. It should sound like this. That's quite simple. Double open E string. You can see and hear that top string over here vibrating. And then we use your ring finger, finger number 3 for the 7. Jump up with the ring finger to 7 on the 6th string. And then back down to the 5th fret, first finger, and 3rd fret onto the 5th string's 7th fret. Now if I were to include my picking hand, we'd notice I've got my palm resting just lightly on the saddles over here of the bridge, so it's a little bit of palm damping. You can hear the notes slightly muffled. And I don't normally only use downstrokes, but for this riff specifically, downstrokes just work really, really well. It's going to say slow motion like this. You can see the vibrato over here, which is the end of the second bar actually, but you can see the vibrato quite active the whole way through the song. Now we've got the first bar, we got the first 1, 2, 3, 4, and now pay attention carefully to the second bar. You'll notice the first bar's 00 is close together, but the second bar's 00 has got a space. So you can hear the first bar, second bar, and I'm hoping you picked up on that timing difference over there. The next part, the 7, 7, 5, 7 is the same, but it follows through to fret 5 at my first finger's playing with the vibrato on the 4th string. And if you get a bit of pinched harmonic, that'll be a bonus as well. So I don't think that Kiss actually do use a pinched harmonic there. Maybe live Paul Stanley might have done it by accident or intentionally, but I like a pinched harmonic. Let's put the first and second bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now onto the third bar. Now the third bar starts the same with the, but you'll notice then on your PDF it switches to some red notes, which I'm going to focus more into our fretting hand again. And I'm going to play through from the first double 5 onto the 7, back to the double 5, 7, and then you'll notice the 7's in blue. I just use it for reference, so when I'm speaking about a certain part on the PDF, you know which part I'm referring to. You're going to play the double 7, the blue 7, and bend it like that. So it's going to be like that. You can see and hear the bend. And you'll notice I'm using all my fingers for the bend. Got much more control, and you finish off with double 5 and another double 7. So the whole way through for this song, just fingers 1 and finger 3 are being utilized the whole way through. So I'm going to zoom out now. I'm going to get left and right hand into picture, and I'm going to invite you to play along through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that plays through for the introduction and basically for verse 1 as well. But notice, very important on the PDF, next to verse 1 on the right hand side there's another short little tab, and it says important, replace the third bar with the bar below before you go to the chorus. So let's have a quick look at that. So before you go to the chorus, and you'll notice it starts the same, 00, 7, 7, and then you've got a 5, 7, 5, 7 in blue. And what's happening over there is I'm picking the 5th string of the 5th fret and I'm hammering on really quick. So I'm not picking the 2nd note at all. You can see a lot better now. Pick, hammer, and at speed, you've got that. Then you go into your chorus of God of Thunder. Let's have a look at some power chords. For those that are still new to power chords, if you haven't done power chords before, while I play through the chorus, I want you to observe that my shape, my formation of my fingers, how my fingers are laid out, the shape doesn't change, simply the position. So basically I move from C to G to D to E, but you'll notice my hand shape doesn't change. So your chorus will go something like this. There that the shape remained the same. But let me walk you through the chords so you can see where to play them and how to find them. Now, your opening chord, C5, is going to take place at the, bit of a hum there, sorry about that. Okay, your C5 is going to start at fret number 3 on the 5th fret, 5th string, and your C5 should sound like this. Now you can use fingers 1 and pinky, or 1 and 3, or you can use 1, 3 and 4. I don't really mind how you play it. I like the pinky. Lots of other guitarists like the ring finger, and some actually prefer fingers 1, 3 and pinky. But the middle finger, don't take that personally, isn't being used for power chords. Okay, so C5, double strum, goes up to G, same fret, just up a string, and then D, 5th fret of the 5th string, and you shift it up from D to E, which is a fret 7. So your first 4 chords in a row are going to go. Listen carefully for the rhythm. Single strum. And the second part where he sings and rock and roll, it goes. Listen for the timing there. The C is the same, double. E is the same at fret 7. And the A, which we haven't done yet, 5th fret of the 6th string, is going to go 5. So 5 times you strum the A5, and then B, simply move from fret 5 to fret 7. That's your B5 power chord. And you can play the power chords at different places, like B5 there, same from that string, different fret. But enough of that. For that part, we're going to have and rock and roll. C, 5 strums of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you've got your first line taken care of. Before we do the second part, let's you and I play together the top line of the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Now the second line with the spell you're under is the same. So that's repetition. He's establishing a theme for the chorus. And then when he goes to the next part of your chorus, when he sings "Will slowly rob you of your virgin soul," nice and cheerful words, it's going to go C, B, C, B, C, B. And you'll notice now he's playing the B here, which we did a few seconds ago. Because to go, that's really not practical. But to do this is a lot more efficient. So what I'm hoping you take away from this is that sometimes you might play a chord over here, or you might sometimes want to play the same chord over there. It all depends on the sequence of the chords and the most efficient way to get it. Now, enough of that. You're going to go C, B, C, B, third time C to B, and then jump up to fret 5, all in the same string, for the D power chord. So your last part's going to go 2, 3, 4, and... Listen for the pause there before you go to the D. And if you want to take the chorus the whole way through with me, let's give it a go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and... And that's all we really need for God of Thunder the whole way through the song. It's a really cool song, really powerful song. Just one thing important, by the way, it's tuned to E flat. I've got my guitar still in standard tuning. So when you hear him play, say for example, the chorus, when he goes, he's actually going to sound different. But that's got to do with tuning. We're not going into that for the time being. If you need to know more about E flat tuning, drop me a message. I'll be happy to help you. But for now, standard tuning, it's going to work like a charm, and you've got everything you need for God of Thunder by Kiss. Have an awesome week. Thank you.